If you be students, if you be political science students, they ask you, say, measure the problem of Nigeria. The first thing you mention is corruption. That corruption don't give you A.
You are welcome to the Peaceful Edo Movement podcast, Matter Arising. Wherever you're watching us from, anywhere in the world, whatever time zone it is, we say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So we want to understand what financial crimes has been like in Nigeria under this period of time. So it is very important that we also get the views from other persons who have experienced some of these challenges in our society. I don't know if they have been arrested by EFCC before, I don't know, but maybe they'll tell us their own experiences. So on the show today, I've got with me Betsy Amayo.
I hope we're ready for this discussion today. It's going to be an interesting one today.
Oh yeah, and we have Samuel Odbefu.
Okay, it's nice to be here. Good day, everybody. This discussion will be very interesting. You get what?
As in Macron.
Thank you for having me. I still remain a concerned citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. My name have not changed. My name will never change. I'm not the woman, so my name will never change. My name is still Bebe Okundaye. Oh, sorry, we'll see Marco.
It's like he added like 7E after the Kundaye. Okay, thank you so much for coming around, Macron, Samuel, Betsy. And my name is Stuart Osazuwa. We are going to host you on this show today. Oh yeah. So this matter we want to talk about now. I think it is something that everybody have had their own personal experiences with. It may not be direct. It may be even indirect. Even without experiencing it directly or indirectly, you may have heard of serious matter that you have seen people that they've experienced this indirectly or indirectly. So me, I would like know, I don't know what you have experienced in this regard. I would like know your view. Do you think the EFCC actions in Nigeria, this is not really about EFCC, we're talking about financial crimes, but do you think EFCC, which is the chief body that's, handle financial crimes in our country, do you think they have actually done a lot in the past years? Let's start from there first.
Done a lot. Yeah, or done less.
No, well, depends on the way you want to see it. They can be, they may have done a lot to the negative direction. They may have done a lot to the positive direction. So it depends on your own definition. Let's go.
EFCC. You see, sometimes I look at our society actually, and I try to look at the relevance of EFCC. France, some president come to see EFCC now uninvited guests they be now. You know when you get big, your baby come your ass. You know till you see they get their home when that's the EFCC going to do now. So they call it the unwanted guest. If you see what happened recently now, I think weeks ago when they go Ubo, they went to Ubo and you saw what happened at 2 a.m. The possible was at 2 a.m. And so you actually not proper. You see the movement for peaceful Edo, yeah. We dey try see how we would ensure say Edo dey very peaceful. But even the security agency, may suppose they help us. They achieve our aim, make the state dey peaceful. Because when the state dey peaceful, now we fit make money.
Everybody yes now.
Yes now. Then when the state dey peaceful, my brother here you can invest. You can invest. My color, yeah, you can't invest.
See my color, your personal
So, but when not peaceful, no problem. No problem about the state. You see, after they don't go boss 2 a.m., people now contact the protest.
Yeah.
The come is up to the beat security agency itself, which not supposed. Who's supposed to the protest or who can they beat them? The company say, women just now would be now would they misappropriate our phone, now would they make illegal money. The company say women they make illegal money. We want to beat people where they say that they make legal money.
Yeah, that makes sense now. Wait, I want to understand something here. Don't you think they talk so confident? They say, we they make illegal money. I bet.
No, we don't Joe. I'm not saying you understand?
Okay, that's right. So, what do you think, Becky? What do you think about Betsy?
These days, when you see year of EFCC, the only thing you think of like Yahoo boys or people who they spend money for events.
Yeah.
Well, I believe say they are work past that. Okay, suppose they handle high-profile cases And when we talk about high profile cases, I know I just call names. You know what it means.
Call names.
You mean what you mean of high
You know
profile?
what it means. High profile.
I get profile picture on my Facebook. I don't mean.
No, but
Let's see.
those high profile cases.
Bet you know a lot of this thing. Yeah, you don't understand. I see the DP. I get
Allegedly.
You don't need to actually alert now.
Because this idea of EFCC, their work, it can't be like saying child's play these days. EFCC, then when I smell out the year past EFCC, they look there like one but these days what they be saying that they enter house like criminal. I don't even know the difference between EFCC and the normal. When I watch things online, I'm like, is this normal? Even whether as a Nigerian, you know your rights or you don't know your rights, be like say you don't get rights. At the end of the day, yes, be like say you don't get rights. Because if you by mistake thought if this is against the law, the first one you'll see na slap. So is it that yes, the laws. So come like say even the EFCC no get law where they guide them. I know say every institution get laws. So me, I don't understand I don't know that if you tell us so, they don't get laws.
it's not like you don't have laws. First of all, EFCC, what's their duty? Their duty, first of all, is to checkmate crimes.
Yes.
Then execute at the end of the document. So, first, are they checkmating crimes? Yes, they are. They are checkmating crimes. Second, are they persecuting? To an extent, they are persecuting.
Yeah.
So the question is, who are they persecuting? Because we are here today, is matter arising. So we are all Nigerians. We all know what is going on. My sister was afraid to say society things because we are head. You understand? So the thing is, the EFCC are going for how I put it, they are going for the little ones that are committing the crimes and leaving those that are major in committing the crime, even causing those that are committing the crime. So they are leaving those ones. Talk about the politicians. You leave politicians. Today you hear that one politician was found wanting 90 billion naira, 1 trillion naira. Then the second thing that we all are expecting is, persecute this politician. The next thing you hear is that you don't even get the matter again. Okay, case study. Yaya Bello. Maybe he was afraid to mention it. Case study. Yaya Bello. Okay, today now, what is happening? Nobody is talking about doing as things free. Nobody is talking about Yaya Bello crime again. So EFCC need to sit down, recalibrate themselves to what they are supposed to do, because it's not like they are even making money from the main aim of EFCC. So I think they have a lot of work to do.
Lots. Well, you all have said everything that makes sense, and it's not far from what the reality is in our society. But I was just checking something just now. We want to really understand what financial crime is. So we really know whether EFCC they do a lot, or whether they do small, or they do mediocre kind of this thing. So what I get here, financial crimes refer to unlawful activities, listen, performed by individuals or organizations for economic benefits. These crimes exploit financial systems and can include fraud, can include counterfeiting, cyber financial crimes. It can't be as now cyber financial crime they can't focus on. See the major ones we do here now. Terrorism, financing. We know how everything before this country. Who they carry out terrorism activity?
Most of them don't have money. In fact, they are rich. They know they get money. Now people will carry money come outside. Give them say, oh yeah, I'm gonna take buy ammunition. I'm gonna take buy what's not gonna take chop. See,
maybe that last episode, and I remember when we talk about the issue for Oronibe, the kidnapping matter and all that. Now imagine those persons where they kidnap. When one victim, when they capture my mom, uncle, this one my mom cried for this matter, they capture my mom, uncle.
Yeah, though.
I hear my brother.
What happened? I say they asked for 20 million. they ask for 20 million. They come follow, they negotiate for 10 million naira. When they say, okay, they'll agree for 10 million, they say, they bring food,
cigar, odds, clothes, food stuff.
drinks. They come add and drink all these things, so can cost another 1 million naira. So total 11 million naira now they give to those people. If not be this money where commoners gather, how they take kidnap people, they take go pay ransom. How they take see money to do their activity? Now they don't get money to buy food. They don't see money to buy drink.
Cigar, nothing.
But when you carry people money till they do your terrorism activity, they continue doing what they are doing. Security agencies, no, they see their work they do to take checkmate all this activity. Now, all this what's it called? Boko Haram issue we don't see for Nigeria, we really expired during our good luck, Ebele Jonathan time. Now, billionaires will get money for this country. Now they sponsor them. Otherwise, I don't want to carry sophisticated weapon all the way from countries where they produce like US, Russia. I don't want to carry it to Nigeria. It must be those who get clearance to carry them come. So this matter I take very, very serious. See another one now, embezzlement. This one reside in the actions of those where they feel embezzle money. Yeah. Me and you where they do our businesses, they go. You want embezzle money inside your business? How much your business was? You want embezzle money inside what they do? Now those where they inside public office, where they hang office, they access to like 50 billion, 500 million.
You want to say they call the million the billion?
Just like
If you want call billion, that billion. If it's also say 500 million, but if you want call 1 billion, say 1 billion. That billion speed of one month.
So on a very, very, very serious note, I think this financial crime now, something will be say everybody's supposed to understand the components of this crime. People will be say they where they tag saying that they carry a financial crime. Not the only Yahoo boys, no. But none of their activities don't come centered on only capturing Yahoo boys. What they enter people was midnight, the poster, bo.
And the worst thing they say, the crime that they increase, not the
redeem.
God bless you.
So how come you arrest people, you arrest people, and at the end of the day, it's increased?
They multiply.
I wait till the cost is all.
What do you expect when you are making money from the system? EFCC, checkmating crime, they are doing their job. Is the persecution, persecuting these people committing this crime. Rewind back. Our former CBN governor.
Oh yeah.
Embezzled a lot of, we don't know the amount he embezzled. The one when you see 750 duplex in one man. Country, as a country, we don't even have a housing project. Say, Nigeria is doing housing project to civil servants. You can go get mortgage and you own a house. This one man, 750 duplex. Embezzle such amount. Okay. Persecute this person now. You see, back and forth, court cases, before you know, that matter will just die off. So, what do you not expect a common man or one permanent secretary to do? For the permanent secretary to thief more, so that if you catch me, I thief 1 billion naira. If you catch me, I'll give you 500 million.
Then the rest close.
And you close the case. So, the EFCC need to work on that, their yes, on persecuting these people that are committing this crime. Because you catch 5 Yahoo boys today, you collect their car, you leave them, they come out. Okay.
You know, expect them to go.
So what do you expect them to do?
They'll go double up.
Somebody that have touched 30 million, bought a car, have a house, several investments, you cash that
30 million, you talk a bit 100 million.
Any amount. Okay, you take away the guy's car, you confiscate his properties and whatsoever. Then the person do not free the person into the society again. What do you expect that person to do?
You see, one problem with the face, you see, when you talk about financial crime, when you look if you see, it shows these people they drain us. It shows a peace.
Yeah.
But the truth now say we will go to the foundation of the problem. When you read just now, you talk about embezzlement, which you don't emphasize. You see, when the economy don't bad, the economy don't compress. You know those others Michelle bread
Oh, you don't mind, but where Gisa, don't fresh am.
Continue. Of course.
Yes, exactly. when the economy don't compress, what you expect me you go do? Okay, person go school, no job. You go say me stay also. If you also finish, you go use money, you go pay assets.
I swear.
See now you never marry that. And you don't
See, I ring there. Very soon shift on there.
Because those days when they go, they call our parents 20 years, 21 years. They don't marry because the economy is friendly. But they're not friendly. Boys now they also guess now they help. They don't help matter. Yeah. So what
This
is
is supposed to be financial crime too.
Yeah. So what is
Where you send their transport, they're not gonna call. That's not food. That's not financial crime, embezzlement.
So what do they discuss? So
EFCC.
Everyone have the problem. But all these things, we not wake up what they call learner. We'll go back to the same politicians when we they talk. You make sure you're better your learner.
Yeah.
And a young man, it don't make less youth, but in a youth. You know, so that kind of person now, yes, is able to take a do example for youth. But today now we not hear the matter again.
Oh yeah.
But take a make example for youth. It doesn't say jail now, they cool off for jail now. You imagine everybody go see him. But the truth is stand be say why I used to come tell us say man animal no. Say but the kind of animal member be is not a political animal. That's why I used to call Zoom political. See man all of an animal. But the animal made in us now. Not because not gonna be like say na political animal again was supposed to behave rationally. But now imagine say EFCC you come my house by 2 a.m. I went to my house for evening. I go lock my door, both door, use padlock, lock on, use both. Look at me, I'm rubber. No enter my house. Oh, the EFCC made the back up by law. You go enter my house. What you expect? Now so NSAS protests. Now so they start. When protests start, my peace not the states. See now they do what that they do what now. Okay, see another economy shut down. They block road. So that make they carry their product, they come from one state to another. They sleep there because no road. Bus driver now may get picky for house. May say, oh, may I feel also two trees.
Go carry 1 or 2.
Anyone, and 2 or 3 one carry. No road. You understand? So even security people may they share from one state to another. No road. So you see the economy melts down at that period. So because of this one now, peace under the states. And when peace under the states, we will not feel close, we will not feel sleep with our eyes closed. Yeah, so we dey sleep now. Me now, I know they do Yahoo. I don't get business of the FCC. But if I want to sleep, I dey sleep with one eye closed. And they fear because no peace. Now why would not build this association so that we go let them know say all these things so can come out day not be so they supposed to do. At least the constitution. At this section 419 we talk about the crime. All this trouble they do so. Is that the only way if you arrest person without warrant? Now when you see the person the acts. But this one now person of they sleep. Say me dream of a girlfriend or dream of a mama. You can't disturb her for net. No. That one you know work. Yeah. So we do use this platform, they tell EFCC. Say I beg. Go back to may they go back to the drawing board. May they go back to I think now Basse Journal started EFCC now, I think at 2003. Yeah. Because of all this embezzlement, this financial that, anything financial crime, you have to do with EFCC. Yeah. But God bless say they can't deviate from where the establishment. And when my brother here they talk about, may they go back to the one why they start this thing and why they do like this. So EFCC, you say whether they work more or they work less. Me, I will put them for me though. I will put them for me though. Yeah, because at times they give us information. Yeah. If not the EFCC will not know say I better thief money or you lose money.
Okay, so now we say the PRO.
Yes, something like that. But they give us information. If not the EFCC will not hear Okowa. They say Okowa carry above trillions. May I call it with trillions. Yeah, trillions. But no. See there Okowa. Then I don't go APC now. We know here.
They say na place for anybody.
Another issue. May they worry our financial institution or EFCC majorly now say they loyal to party government.
Government of the day.
Maybe if now be our Ghana, now you there at the top now. Me na EFCC now. I go they loyal to you. And it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be independent and important institution. Yeah, so that they will work. So that as especially they come for power, they say, oh, okay, be your checklist. Okay, so time. So money come. What you take and they do? Then you see that if they probe these people In fact, if they say EFCC they do that work where many politicians for those they cool off for jail now. The truth.
So does he calm down? They don't start that kind of
need to
thing.
pull off for jail. Death sentence.
Sentence by
Somebody that can embezzle 1 billion.
1 billion, trillions.
and kill you literally.
Trillions. I see women become commoners.
The
Who they
person
suffer?
So I think another thing we need to advocate for is that
The prosecution, they should look into it. That the cash embezzling public fund. Death sentence. The thing I say, there's no way there's no way I feel say, in fact, there's no way say provision not there for all that's doing the talk. So provision there for the law. But they no one just do one. The problem our papa say no one just do one. The problem I say you tell you what they call Kakawo. It don't eat into Nigeria so well.
not the
Very deep. They're very deep.
That they call Kakawo. See, you see corruption. In fact, if you be student, if you be student, say the political science students, they ask you say measure the problem of Nigeria. The first thing you mention that corruption don't give you A. It don't give you your A. You don't need to write any article. That everything
They want corruption.
It do that corruption. Na EFCC, na ICPC, na politician, everything they say under that corruption. Once you just that corruption, next one will give you your A. That be the problem with the face. The financial body now, it don't see the corrupt, which ought not to be.
Okay, we dey look at this thing now. We don't talk about EFCC, where we talk about financial crime. Take examples from different persons where they did in Nigeria, where they don't do things before. Coming back home, peaceful Edo movements. How if it make this thing dey traditional to our own setting? Say financial crime for Edo State. How they fit checkmate am for Edo State?
Checkmate for Edo State. You know, say
Even if say we know say entry up for Edo State go still go beyond it or more look out for Edo State.
you know say the only book we read. I don't know whether they go church. I don't know whether my color they go church.
Is any my color?
my name is Bets.
Okay, and not this. I'm not going about Iboni. You see, the only Bible can't talk and say the love of money that be root of evil. You know what they call root. You know say when you tree may not get root, you know they survived. When they be the foundation of all evil in the society.
Leaf roots, they if like cuts the up, it
Go see grow again exactly. So that was that money so that be root of all evil. Lord of the love of the money the love of the money. To checkmate these things first. The government need to first have to provide job for people. Many people then were they contented though, but the problem I say they don't get work. And because they don't get
Why
work,
did they content they tell you not get one?
yes, that's because they don't get work. That's because some of them don't get work. I mean, I don't get work. I said the money.
Now what you say? They tell like they advocate.
Yeah, the money. Why they contented now? Why not go here? I not do Yahoo. Yeah. So people dey. They just dey contented. They fit get small work. Means they give them at least now 200K monthly.
You see how they follow up the guy.
Yeah, they also fit they manage. But you imagine say grown up man. You don't if you all take get BS, I go no man your day. A month end not the see money, weekend not the see money. Everybody survive. You go
Wanna help me?
it go stop. It go buy data, it go buy jeans, it go buy busters, it go buy singlet, it go eat. You know if you say me that person not go say may not go do Yahoo now. May not say okay, see my mates they do Yahoo. Way they there. What do you expect? I go follow that way now. It's not so. So the problem want to first of all to checkmate this thing. Our government need to sit up. They need to sit up. They need to provide job for those where they will need to work. The ones now very few. May they lazy. May not able to work now. They cash all this.
So I go buy some cash them.
They also all this mago. But because say that job opportunity not there. Now when most people they look alternative route. Before when Yahoo never those 2000, 2001, 2002 when Yahoo never popular like this, people now travel with leg. But pass Lydia. Because they say because they say that guy so coach never to up like this so
But the updates after
that the update with good and the updates as at that time they say okay I might go pass it make this money
Ula Morocco.
just go dead or alive if I stay here I die if I go see if I pass my dinner see either I die or I survive
Chance stay there.
50-50 so the Yahoo boy and so say okay if I do Yahoo they cash me I go jail they don't cash me I get the money car. That's what you'll be. So now I say I would not call now. Most people now know for Japan because they make a year, they do the gainer because our government never put things in place.
But when me go one baby say we never to dwell on the Yahoo thing, for example, and say yahoo and other kind of financial crime na symptoms of the problem.
Yes.
The root cause of the problem na wetin you talk about, so unemployment and general corruption.
Yeah.
If employment dey, somebody dey wey dey see small thing dey follow up daily, weekly, monthly. Somebody dey wey be say e go back house, lights dey. People go tell people we work, not very rely. You reach house, water dey.
Don't see you come house, you don't see money that day for work. You come house.
Every life on the day, just so I don't flow for your area. How fuel no dey. Fuel don't move up. You say fuel dey, just money take bad. No food no dey. As you say, they don't make self move here, man. So at the end of the day, now you going to see people what they giving to crimes and corruption and theft and robbery.
Exactly.
So make we for start to the end this segment right now. Wetin we fit see, what we project as a solution, because this show right now for advocacy. Maybe people for they aware, I'm not supposed to profile solution. Now because they aware say EFCC they not only they do their work. We agree. EFCC when they try now do their work, sharp one. But do not say they do the work. Now they move on, now they put body for one side. Now they do the major one. People will be safe now, address their own. Other people will not settle. They know they do like that. So what will be the solution? What we say we feel profile right now. May EFCC start to operate where and make the system be sanitized.
Not person who will do so now. Not person who will do so. Now to you see, for every society, ignorance is a big disease. Where people know, where the person don't know, a big past the same, maybe yes. So it's not past what you will do so. Now what we see make say I will put up various pages. Make people, make they see, they say see the way this is supposed to be, oh boy, not to be like this. You just now. So for EFCC, we dey na beg we go to the beg. Na white body for smart. We go talk supposed to be we go beg. And also we go not that thing we go do now. We go talk, we go beg. And not can't go now. Go say me I go find OBS. No now. Na beg we dey beg. Say I beg. Make they do everything right because the country now for all of us. If Nigeria saw that today, we go see so that. If Nigeria saw that today, we will turn slaves for other people land. And not to truth be now. All of us will go die. Yeah. So when you don't tell, which nigga say one day, go say, oh, what is EFCC share my day? Now so you do, now so you carry some go jail, now so you carry some go jail, now so you carry some go jail. Before when you hear EFCC, go cash you say, EFCC they come. But no, people go look at normal.
And you read.
Yeah, that's so. People go look at normal. This is also I beg with the beg.
Let's speak us.
So that's so you can.
So my brother also you see Jerry.
We'll keep on advocating.
You know pass like that.
Keep on advocating. I just you remember if you think about NAFDAC, there's one woman that comes to your mind. But when you think about EFCC, what comes to your mind? Nothing comes to your mind. So something come like that, don't matter what. Because you've not seen any EFCC boss that have done what he's supposed to do. So they need a proper education in that aspect. First of all, they need to educate themselves. You understand? Go back to the drawing board and re-strategize so that they can carry out their activities properly. You understand? You need, even if you want to go and catch a criminal, there's some stuff you are supposed to do. You understand? Following the constitution and all those stuff. So they need to go back to the drawing board, re-strategize, and keep on doing the good one they are doing.
What do you think, our color?
For me, what I want to say is they should go back to the drawing board and we keep advocating, and the public should stay out of crime. That's just the truth. We have to stay out of crime.
Never talk, give government so they stay out of crime. I'm not say they are crime.
Even when you talk about corruption, just now.
Maybe that would be another topic because government
that's where this corruption is actually
you get.
And if the government does not have you in mind, does not have a good heart towards the citizen, because these days, be like say they talk, they know they hear.
The government have you in mind.
You see,
I mean they reduce drugs. So.
It's like right now the government does not care about you. That's just the truth. Everybody's advocating. Everybody's talking. There are a lot of advocates on the internet
space.
But they are not being heard. It's as though we are crying and nothing is happening. So we keep advocating, and the organs at the top are not doing anything. The truth is that we are just, at the end of the day, I pray it doesn't get to a situation where the youth will take the laws into their hands. That's just the prayer.
I just add Joti just something just come my mind as you talk law into our hands. I bet not good no youth they carry law enter the handle. Not
A lot of things dey spoil.
because a lot of things go spoil.
Also, that is necessary.
No, no, because we now have.
At least you start. But when the state of peace, when they have to do that, I mean, call.
Yes, protest should be.
Yes, protest.
People lost their life.
Says to the police force.
Constitution, yeah.
You think they've learned?
They've not learned.
They've not they will learn because there will be another one.
Continue to learn.
Because there will be another one.
You know, say this problem we dey na for peaceful Edo.
Sure.
Our own, I say, me not dey against make people not demonstrate. I know they call it protest. I know they call it riot. Peaceful demonstration. Make they demonstrate.
So when you say necessary,
Make they demonstrate with sense. Not how they call demonstrate people.
Call this people that rest shop.
You understand? Now, so I want add to what you talk about the product of the thing. You see, one thing may not the unite people for every society na hunger. When hunger don't beat you.
They have how we do this thing.
Yes, I say, now what is the
Don't
unite?
follow this bros like this matter.
And when they don't push citizens, they don't push especially the youth. They don't push the youth to the war. It will result to crisis.
Yeah, no yet to reach again.
No yet to reach again. Like the protest wey dey talk so na when they say necessary, you go come. Yeah, because that hunger. When you don hungry, nobody go tell us say we need to fight this hunger because na the cost line we dey. Wetin Fela talk? Fela say if you talk, you die. If you not talk, you go na that line we don dey at that time.
So to avoid that situation, because when I advocate for peace for Edo State, to avoid that situation, now why would they appeal to necessary agencies say abeg make dem sure say we dey join hands with security agencies and whatever agencies involved to ensure say Edo State wey be near your home, because our home be this. There say no place like home. We want make e dey very very peaceful. So before I get to that stage, make EFCC make they apply wisdom with the constitution so that make they act rightly. Na wetin we dey beg dem be that one.
Okay, we don dey reach the end of this episode today, and we want take this opportunity to advocate and also beg the EFCC chairman, Mr. Ola Olukoyede. E dey very very important say you as the head of the institution, you carry your people sit down. If na Zoom meeting una wan do, una do. If carry your people sit down, una just sit talk. Even if say some of them go still rebel, go do otherwise. But when meeting they go on every now and then, you always dey talk to them. I dey very sure say small, this can go dey happen within. Because if change not happen within the institution for ourselves there, you know fit reach outside. Because me dey sure say you fit get better intention, oga. You fit get better intention, but those around you, they not go present the intention to other people better. So they will just do anyhow. So to avoid anything wey go spoil your own name and the institution name, we the Peaceful Edo movement body, we dey take this opportunity to beg you. Lao, help Nigeria with your institution. Just do your part from your own angle. That's what I just saying. That's what we're saying. And it's a wrap today. Thank you very much.
Thank
God
you.
bless you.